Hello, welcome to my channel. Thanks for clicking this amazing video. In today's tutorial, I'd like to show you how I created this amazing church flyer in Photoshop. So all you have to do is follow me step by step as we journey on. And if at all you've not come across my video, make sure you subscribe to this channel so that you can keep this channel moving and you too can recommend this video to other graphic designers. Let's get started. So in the first place, let's go ahead and click on File and click on New. So the rate for this particular flyer is 1080, while the height light at 1080 and resolution light at 300. 300 then we click on create. Guys, the reason why I've been using this resolution and the rate is because it's perfect for social media posting, including IG, Pinterest, your WhatsApp status. It works for every social media handle. So with this, let's click on the FX and choose a gradient overlay. So the resources used in this tutorial will be placed in the description, so you can go ahead and download it. So the gradient overlay, the color code on the left side happens to be 01013B, and you click OK. And then the color code on the right side happens to be 0136AF, and we click OK as well. And we click OK for this side too. Now let's go ahead and click on File and place our resources. As I said earlier on, the resources will be placed in the description. So you just go ahead and click on the description and then download the resources. So I have my resources here. I have it here. So we will have to place the first one, which is this one. We place this one here. Let's wait while it's adding. Alright, so with this, let's click and resize this and make it a bigger size. Now let's push this upwards a bit. So let's push this somewhere here. Alright then. So we have to go to the blending options and click on the blending options and choose. You can either let me check the blending I choose for this one, so that everything will be okay for us. So I think I choose a linear dodge. It's actually a linear dodge. So I'll click on this again and click on the blending options and choose a linear dodge. Alright. So with this, let's choose our eraser tool and then click on this and then click on rasterize layer to a smart object. Now let's make sure we brush this particular areas and make sure your eraser tool is on a soft rounded brush as this one. So you click on the eraser tool here and choose a soft rounded brush here so that it will brush now accordingly. Then now we have to click on place link and place our link here, place our next resource. So our next resource is this one. So I have our next resource here. So I have to click and place this resource. And now with this one too, we have to go to the blending options and choose a soft light for this. So as you can see, it has been blended correctly, perfectly, and it's looking good. So now you have to brush off this areas too. So we right click on this and then choose our brush and click on it again and rasterize this one as well. And now we have to brush this part off like this. Alright, so it's looking very good. And now let's actually shape this one on top like this. We want to have the effect on top of this area like this. Alright, so now let's go ahead and place our next resource, which happens to be the image of the pastor. So we click on place link. If at all you are loving this tutorial, please subscribe to this channel so you too can recommend this video to other graphic designers out there. Alright, this one we have to place it on top of all the layers. Alright, so we place it like this to get the view perfectly like this. So with this, let's open it, the image. Let's open it up a bit like this. We click OK, and we will have to click on the layer mask here, over here, down here, and now we go ahead and click on the paint bucket tool and choose a gradient. You click and hold, and then the pop-up menu will show like this, and you click on the gradient tool. And now let's click on the gradient and actually select basic and select the middle one, which is the white, and then the white one. So we have to click on the left side and choose a black color for the left side gradient, and we click OK. Alright, so we have to click OK here after selecting the gradient, and now we stand here and draw something like this. Do something like this to cover up the image a bit. Alright, so this looks okay. So we will have to click on new layer and select our brush tool, and let's make sure a soft round brush is selected as well. And then if at all your brush is not showing, make sure you click on the capsule so your brush will show like this. And now you have to click on the bracket keys on your keyboard to open the brush to make it big like this. So now let's select the color. We have to choose this blue, deep blue color over here, and then we click OK. And now we will have to brush off these areas. We have to brush off this area gently like this. And now you can also go to the filters and then choose a blur and choose a Gaussian blur. You have to reduce its sharpness a bit, so around this area looks good. And if at all you want to get the blackness of this, you can as well click on FX while the new layer we created is being selected, and then go to color overlay and choose a dark color or a black color. So you choose a black color here, and we click OK. So if at all you think the black is too much, you can also remove it like this and click on this layer and it will remove, so it will be this way. Alright, so let's go ahead and then click on our text and add a text to it. So horizontal text tool, and let's make sure white color is being selected. The white color is being selected, and we click OK. And now let's click here. So the size for this one is actually 50.94 pixels. So let's double click and then 50.94 pixels, and we click on enter. Alright, so let's type in a breakthrough. So the B is supposed to be capitalized, so you click on the caps lock, and then across you click and invert it like this, and then breakthrough, you click on enter to move on to the next line, and we type in our breakthrough like this. So Control A to select the true, and reduce the size of the true to at least 35.38 pixels. So you'll be having something like this. And now let's click on this to select it, and now the move tool, and click on the AI here. That is the character for the text character. And now with this, you will have to choose a minus 60 for the VA, minus 60 for the VA. So minus 60, then we click on enter. And now the AA over here, we have to open it a bit. It shouldn't come close, it should be something like this. And now you can press Control. Let me check the font style for this. I think this one is on bold, so we have to select ours to bold. So we choose extra bold for this. Very good, it's looking good. And now we have to press Control A and choose a center alignment over here. and then Control D to deselect it like this. And now let's move this up a bit, and the image too, let's push the image, let's push it up a bit like this. And we will have to click on the rectangle shape and choose a rounded rectangle. So we will click, sorry, let's press Ctrl Z to go back. And now you have to click and draw a nice rectangle in between this, and then let's make sure white color is being selected. Alright, this is beneath this layer, so let's make sure it's on top of this as well. And now with this white color being selected, we can actually choose a gradient for this, or you leave it being it's white and press Ctrl A and align it in the middle, Ctrl D to deselect. And now let's actually copy the text of this. It's actually the same font I use, that is MTN Brighter Sans. The font I use is MTN Brighter Sans. Sorry for not telling you earlier on. So Ctrl A to align this in the middle as well. In the middle, Ctrl D to select. And now with this, our text, let's select our text, and then with the VA, let's increase the VA a bit so that we can actually increase the size of our rectangle to our rectangle shape. So we press Shift and then open the size a bit. Alright, so now we can fit our 10 February 2025 can fit in correctly. So we have to press this and bring it down and create another rectangle layer as we did for the other one. And so make sure you stand here and click and draw a nice rounded rectangle, and with white color being selected. And then we will have to press Ctrl A, make sure we select the move to, and press Ctrl A, choose a center alignment for this. It's already in the middle. Ctrl D, you have to check your alignment, or if your design will look good, it depends on your alignment. So with this, you can actually leave it on this white layer for the text, or you can actually click and then add, go to place link. So let's click here. Now let's go to place link, and we can place a nice texture. I have it here. I'll be placing it in the description as I said earlier on. Now with this, let's actually right click on this, and now let's choose create clipping mask, and we can leave it on this, or actually go to the blending options and choose a linear light for it. And this one too, it looks good on it. So let's copy this text. That is the same text for the MTN, the church auditorium. I use the MTN Brighter Sans as well. And now we will have to paste this here. So Ctrl A to select and choose the center alignment to align it in the middle. And let's push this up a bit like this. So this one, let's add some effect on this particular image. So we choose a new layer, and now let's go to the brush tool and let's select this color over here, because we want to brighten up it this like this. So let's choose the paint bucket tool, and now let's paint this image, and let's right click on it and choose create clipping mask to affect only the image. And now you have to go ahead and choose the eraser tool and erase up this particular areas like this. Alright, so we just want it to affect only some few parts or little part of the image, that is this part alone. And with this, if at all you think it is actually deep, you can actually go to the blending options and then reduce the deepness, or choose a screen for it, and it will also look good. And as well, reduce the opacity, but this one looks good already. So let's go ahead and copy and place our next resource in the background. So let's click on the background, and then go to file and go to place link. So place link and select our next resource here. That is the chain. It is a breakthrough program, so at least there should be something which is explaining the breakthrough. So this one we need it, and now we will have to select the chain, control Z, control Z, control Z, and select the chain and push it somewhere here. And then with the chain being selected, we can choose a blending, or we can leave it like this, or choose a blending options, which is an overlay. You can choose overlay or soft light to show the chain a bit, or actually choose any of the blending options which you think it looks good. So with this, I'll be going with the overlay, and this actually looks perfect. And now let's select this particular logo, then place it here. I'll be placing the logo as well in the description in case you want to practice on this particular tutorial. Please subscribe to my channel if at all you find this video amazing, so you can recommend this video to other graphic designers. And this one, let's make sure it aligns with the breakthrough, something like this. And if your alignment looks good, your main design might be bad, but because of your alignment, it will be a very good and interesting design. And then this one, let's play this here. I did it presents, it should align like this. And then you have to place, we have another resource, so we go to file and click on place link. That is the last resource we'll be placing. Alright, we have some resource here too, so we place it as well. And now with this, let's click and then reduce the size of this, and then place it here. Place it here like this. So you can actually reduce the size again, or leave it like this. And now let's check it, something, make it look something like this. Now let's click on the background again and click on file, click on place link, and you have to play this resource again, the background. So this, we have to choose a blending for it. So we can actually choose a color band. We are just adding it to, reduce the brightness of the background a bit. So divide will be okay. So our design is looking perfect. So if at all you love this tutorial, don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel so you can recommend this video to other graphic designers out there. Thank you for watching my video.